Right, Thursday night protest at the Cladhan Hotel. It's the 27th of February on a Friday night. We'll take these down. I've just switched it on. I've just switched it on the other now. Aye. Well.
Oh, yeah, I don't think you're going to get much today.
No, I'll probably not get much, but I'll get something. At least the viewers will get something. I mean, I did get thanked for the wee extra footage for last night.
What,
One of the viewers put a thanks for it, a wee bonus. So this will give him another wee bonus. Alright, I didn't think it was happening.
What, today? No, I just drove past and see there was people there. So.
Aye.
Because I wasn't there yesterday.
Well, I was here. Nope, we're still walking down, so maybe go down a wee bit closer.
What's your opinion about getting arrested for saying Muhammad?
I think it's kind of ridiculous.
I think he's been looking for something else. I
So
think there'll be hurty words towards the police.
So they are, but
If they're arresting everybody for saying Muhammad, there'll be a lot of people getting lifted.
right. Get us away from the veggies. Right. Put my weight on. Oh.
Just takes the numbers off the street, that's what worries me.
6 bodies?
Is that no many got lifted? I didn't even know who's lifted, but I only heard there were 6.
What is it?
Brian.
So,
I just heard 6 of them got
can you
lifted.
get the numbers up again?
Well, that's me.
Well, I think the problem is that I think the lefties have clued on. If they do 12 o'clock starts, then nobody's really showing up here.
Well, there is other people going to be here at back at 12, between back at 12 and 1. I've got other things on before it. I will be here at 1.
It's actually Milport.
Milport.
It's fully flags.
Aye.
It's all Scottish
And you get a
flags.
big crocodile.
No, it's not on the ferry. It's like Glasgow way.
Serve the large way, is it no?
No, it's just Glasgow.
Milport's away on the ferry here at Rossi. I used to go on holiday when I was a wee lassie.
Isn't it? It's not as far as that. Right. Just a wee village in the middle of nowhere. Like my grandson's playing football and I hate to take him. But the last time we went, it had all the flags. Right. So they're obviously in unison. But as I say, it's like, because I'm like, are you sure we're going the right way? Because I'm not getting roads, eh? We got there and the flags all around the wee village. It's so cool.
I see they've got loads of flags down the bog.
Are they still up there? I thought they got pulled down.
Some of them
some of them were getting taken down and were getting handed over to the lefties.
They keep putting them back up.
Right.
I mean, I've been down there a few times and I've still seen them up.
Because the lefties were stealing flags when they got caught.
Did they?
Yeah, there was this one week that had a whole row of them. People realised where they came from. And see when they had that march on March the 6th,
Oh, the
December
one.
6th, that whole row of fucking Scotland flag, all part just at the entrance of the calendar. So they'd obviously taken them. Oh look, someone's watching there. Aye, look at that.
What do you do? Oh.
It's Milton. Milton, that's what I'm trying to
Milton,
say.
yeah.
Milton, no Milton.
Millport. That's the that's the fictional place in Stilgane.
Aye, that's
Where
aye, that is it. Aye, that's your right.
That's my
Once-
beat for you these days,
You're right,
honestly.
No, that's Tayport. It's actually after No Millport. Can actual. That's where they based on, but most of that was filmed in Largs, I believe.
I've been watching quite a bit of that.
That's why he's in your read. Aye.
Probably, aye, that's where it'll be.
That's where it'll be. Aye. I mean, I've got the box set myself, you know, so I've had a few watches of that myself. Or I was watching it the other day, but in somebody else's house. Aye. Can I beat a wee bit of still game?
Just anything to try and like make me laugh and
Aye.
oh, I don't know.
We all need a giggle nowadays.
Bloody. All right,
Yeah.
all right. Just saying, all right. That's the wee dafty that attacked the van.
Oh, so it is.
That's the dafty that
Aye,
attacked
someone
the van.
actually got you actually got banned from attending the counter protest.
Aye, that's who it is.
The only one who actually bothered to ban.
I was just being nice and saying
I know,
hiya.
but you trying to be a bit ignorant.
Mhm.
I didn't think something was dodgy. I'd seen her she'd cross and then
I
she
knew
went that
exactly
way.
who it was as soon as she walked in. Because I was going to fucking kill her that night. That's known as
It's
it.
That is on.
So it's the only person that Falkirk
You
will-
do ken you erased my body steps.
No.
It's the only person that
Dan and Phil ken.
it's the only person that Falkirk will have actually bothered to ban. from
No,
the counter
it gets
protest.
recorded. There's only a couple of things that ever get cut out.
Yeah, my
She
face
was
being- my
really,
face
she
being
was
one of
really
them.
nasty that night. Were you here?
I think I was.
I remember
That
that.
was bad. Like,
I've been here nearly every. There's only a couple I've
Apparently
missed.
she does the card boot sales at the Falkirk Stadium,
aye,
but
so hard
I've never bothered going up to it. I keep on meaning to go and have a look at the card boot sale just to see if there's anything that I actually want. But I've never starts really early.
Used to do a lot of car boots years ago, but no much nowadays. Can't mind the last time I beat. Aye. Too old to be standing all that cold in the morning.
Woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and that to get a decent pack.
Aye.
The rumours suggest that child killer Ian Huntley has been declared dead in hospital.
Well,
Have
they
they-
said,
Don't think it's rumours.
5%. Aye, but they thought the person that done it, he was just as bad, so he's needing it or not.
Well,
Get what I mean?
Apparently
See-
that guy would have had a life sentence, so I mean,
Aye, true.
see Charles Bronson's up for parole.
Aye.
well, they keep on rejecting it anyway, that's the problem.
Right. One of the things he was against was Huntley. Because Huntley was in the next cell and all that to him. He was not happy about that. Especially at the cost that the
I hope
taxpayer
it-
was
I really
paying.
hope that bastard
Aye.
Read
there's-
a wee bit- just before I came out, it says 5% chance of him surviving, and well, there you go.
Well, I heard that he died this afternoon.
I'll just fucking let him go anyway. No, I can't mind, he'll probably get fucking.
I heard that he
Probably
died in
a new
hospital.
name and living in bloody Switzerland or something.
Aye.
That's a bad news. The Green Party won that by-election.
That-
Good news. Ian
how-
Huntley's dead. Have they?
How did that even happen?
Well, it's
The
obvious.
Green Party.
I mean,
Come on.
it's just
I
it's a
didn't
protest. It's a
get that.
protest vote against Starmer. That's basically it.
Because the system's rigged. Oh.
Ding dong, electric bell. Ding dong, electric
Oh, dat is er weer. Ja, alles zingen. Ja, dat fucking pot. Dus je zei, ik kom niet meer rond de corner. Ik heb 30 kaars.
Yeah, eh?
Ja.
Fuck's sake, you don't need an alarm clock on to say, Mom, Mom, Mom.
Oh, sorry, je bent er, ik ga.
I'll be here tomorrow, Babs and that.
You get terrorized all neighbors. You know, coming on that.
Babs, that.
Stop je mee, stop je mee.
Neighbours, that.
Wij moeten
Until.
Everybody.
Oh, there you go.
Everybody. Everybody. Yeah.
One of the COVID marches we were all at. The cops tricked us one day, right? They took us down a different street, and they had tripods like that, all set up with cameras for facial recognition. That was when we had at that time there was a criminal investigation number handed out to all the protesters. That Mark Sexton, he's working for the government. He's an ex-cop, but he did go into all the vaccine centres, and they put them on notice. You need to shut, and they made a citizen's arrest against the cop. The cop ran to get in his car because two of them turned on him and said, "Put you under arrest for not doing your job," and he fucking just kept running, and he fucked off in the car because he got put under citizen's arrest. We have the right to do that enough.
Apparently we're not allowed to date in Scotland. Somebody was, I seen something the other day.
Look into it, eh?
I thought that you could, but somebody said to me the other day, because there was
What's happening now with all the groups, Brian?
The problem you've got is a numbers game.
there was a
I had this out
sting.
with the cop. I tell the cop, and me and him
Get
agreed.
them all out then.
I said, we have the right to remove you by force if necessary, foreign and domestic enemies. And when you did what you did during COVID, you committed crime. So therefore, you've lost all respect, all responsibility. You do not have the right to police us because you caused grievous bodily harm, mass murder, genocide. You covered the lot up, and you threatened and intimidated people to stay in their homes and wear a
False
mask.
imprisonment.
Yes, I said so. Everything you did, that thing you're wearing is a rag now. It's no, it's, you don't have any authority over me. I don't stand under you. You stand under me. You're supposed to do my will and protect all people's rights, right? But you've been politicised and weaponised against the people. You've committed treason, mate. You should be fucking executed. Let that sink in. If 100 men take it into the heat to come to your door, they're quite within their fucking rights. How would you feel? Oh, I hope that doesn't happen. I says, well, it could happen. I'm not saying it is. He says, there's no. The problem you have got, there's not enough of these. Because there's too many folk fucking shouting a lot of shite about
We
the
still need to find this fucking cafe they're illegally running. Down
They're
Graham's
running a
Roadway.
cafe, are they?
Aye.
What's
Down
that?
Graham's Roadway.
What must be that one up with Jamal then?
I used to pick an
One
Afghanistan.
beside Jamal.
It's meant to be beside the wine shop.
See all the barber shops? The barber shop. It's money along.
I
Right on your
know.
nose. I used to pick them up at the train station.
I'm trying to tell you that.
This Afghani guy used to get in the car every morning. Right, okay. Barbers, Graham's Road. Pick them up next. Where are we going today? Oh, I've got the kebab shop. Okay. Where are we going next day? Car wash. They're all bringing syndicate
tell me.
and working in all these
See,
shops.
just as you're saying that, I'm
No,
trying
I'm
to
not
tell
saying every
you.
one of them, but most of
See
them.
that game road, all that is money laundering, the full
Aye.
fucking street.
Bainsford's just money laundering.
Aye. You were just
They're
telling me, and
everywhere.
I'm trying to tell you it.
You missed a good one about 5 minutes ago. Oh, that woman that my mind, that woman that had an argument with a young one,
Circle.
Fine.
Run the
He makes
hotel.
it go down to 3 grand.
Circle run the hospital.
Legal flags.
Circle are the ones that kill.
Aye.
It's a company, a private
Company.
company.
Runs the
Right?
hospital.
That's just bringing the migrants in. What they call run the prisons, they run the
Hospital.
national health,
Oh,
and they run
Years
the
ago.
back
Yeah.
to kill. And guess who's the CEO? Prince William.
That was not hangman, was it?
No, Prince William's the CEO. He's the head of one of the heads of the company. He's a shareholder. Prince Charles gets royalties for the hospital being built in his land. They're all tied in it. It's all a big corporation business. And they're the ones that decided what they populate. I've got Prince Philip on record saying You know, guess what we're going to
That's
do?
right.
We need to kill.
I was at a party to go to Jim Allen's the other day and there was loads
When I die, I want to come back as a plague, kill half of humanity.
I've got the video when he says it. I'll tell you
And
another one who said it, Boris Johnson's father.
What happened when he died?
Is he did? Is she did? I don't think they did.
guys are on that.
Was that not around about the time that COVID sort of came out just after it?
For all the QAnon,
just about it.
Trump stuff was all coming out. I reckon they're away living a life of luxury somewhere, getting taken care of in an island. And Andrew will go the same way. He's not going to get arrested.
It's hard
This is just for the sheep. It's entertainment, mate. It's theatre.
It's hard to arrest somebody when you're the one that stacked the cards.
You can't investigate yourself, mate, because it's a rig. This is what voting's all about. It's rigged. Everybody they put in gets handpicked. You don't have a choice. That's the news. They own the media. They own the newspapers.
You were talking about the Rothschilds and that earlier on, right?
Fucking fags is that?
Mental.
You still get them.
No, really.
Oh, I've tried to get half on the greens because I can't get them.
You've got to get green filter,
Ah, that's what that is.
and then you've got
The
to.
wee tip on the end there.
No, it's not a wee tip.
Or you got the crystals. What the fuck's that? Just
All right, that's the old gin. That's the fresh ones at the back. Smell.
was it just put the smell into the Tabasco?
Smelling the flavour into the back. I take it you smoke mental yourself?
I used to. I'm really supposed to be smoking. I've had 2 heart attacks because of that.
Aye. Right, as I was saying, look at all these 7 countries in 7 years. What did they all have in common?
There's that magic number 7. The 7 wonders, the 7 oceans, the 7 seas.
7 countries in 7 years, we're going to invade them, blah, 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 and this, that, the next thing. What did they all have in common? None of them had the Rothschild Bank.
That's why they took down Iraq, that's why they took down Libya. Because they were going to give everybody gold standard and give them their own hussies. They were entitled to a share of the
Gaddafi,
wealth,
aye.
the wealth of the country. But the colonial, the old colonial, didn't want that because it would show us that we're being robbed.
Like I
All the
say,
taxes are free.
7 countries in 7 years. Right? And that was their plan. And who brought that plan in?
Central Bank.
Whose brainchild was that? Benjamin Netanyahu's.
Yep. He's on record, it's all recorded, it's all written down.
Yep.
And he said we'll bring America to the States because, and we'll just use whoever, if they find out, we'll just replace with another one of our coats or our cult will take over. It's there to be milked. And Trump is working for them and all.
I mean, I don't trust him either.
See the dollar, the central banks, the Titanic,
Aye.
didn't hit an iceberg, no, they were an iceberg. It was 3 of the bankers were on that boat that didn't agree to central banking. That's why Kennedy was assassinated and all. Oh, theatre. Kennedy was taking it because he was going to go back to the gold standard, right? So they took him out, or, well, assassinated. I think he even got assassinated, mate.
Oh, no, no.
It was all theatre, I think, too, right? But anyway,
Who done it?
it was meant to be a super fucking, what do you call them? It was all different terror groups.
Who
There
took
was
the shot?
7.
It wasn't nearly Lee Harvey Oswald for a
No,
fucking
he was set
book
up.
depository.
He was set up because he knew what was going on.
Driver.
Well, I've seen the turns around with a pistol. But there was a guy in the drain. It was all gangsters for America. There's 7 of them in total.
Right.
And they were placed all over the place. But as you say, you clearly see the guy going like that. So his wife's seen it.
And then what did she
So all
try
the
and do?
games that
What
they
did she
played.
try and do?
Climb out the fucking car.
Climb out the fucking back of the car.
Bodyguards were running it. That guy that took his place was in on it.
Huh?
I don't know if you've seen the video or the conspiracy that there was a cop who was always told he looked like Kennedy. And they reckon they did a switcheroonie in the planes. That there was 2 planes. They shot, somebody went in the corner just 3 blocks away from where Kennedy got assassinated. They shot a cop, executed a cop because he's double, right? And somewhere along the line they reckon there was a switch and they tried to botch up the body of the head, right, to make it look like but they made a mistake with where the bullet went in. They fucked it up, and that's what caused all the conspiracy to start opening up. They reckon it was that cop that they showed as Kennedy's body.
Well, who coined the the thing with conspiracy theorist?
CIA. They're all, listen, I know, they infiltrate every country.
Right.
And this is, it's your turn now.
And like I keep trying to tell folk, you need to actually listen to words and break down the etymology of the words.
They're too deep into their beliefs in this country, the Crown and the Catholic
Right.
Protestant. They've been brainwashed since birth.
I mean, there's like politician. Break that word down. Politician.
Television.
Television, aye. Right.
Everyone's double
A tician, basically, a beautician, an electrician. That's a profession.
Govern in
Right.
Latin means
To control the mind.
Meant as brain or mind.
Aye.
Govern mind.
Aye.
Govern the mind using media.
Well, I'm not saying much because I'm media. Me, myself and I.
Use yourself.
Aye. But I'm media, but I'm no,
When you try to tell an army,
I'm no sold out media.
no, they're just black and white, Rangers Celtic, that's it.
Aye. Well, like yours, it sounded like it's coming from down there. Aye, it's one of them from down there. Wasn't yours? Aye, like you were saying, you're not into football, near am I. Causes too much division and that, it's tribalised them and that. It's the Colosseum. Now, what was the Colosseum brought out for?
Roman circus.
The Roman circus. Why was it brought out?
Bread and fucking entertainment and another revolt.
Aye, to entertain the masses so as they wouldn't revolt.
The centre spot on a football park is the LC&I. That's where they've been started bringing all the technology in through football to get the final goal. And everybody was brainwashed to accept that, that's it. You no longer take that. So they're using, same as they're going to use, all the crime that's happening now, they're allowing it to happen so they can say when the digital ID and the 24/7 surveillance come, 15-minute neighbourhoods, it's going to cut down the crime.
Oh no.
They're causing the crime. They're letting it happen, they're letting the rapes happen and making us angry.
Well,
They want revolt, they want martial law, it's coming. Nothing's going to stop what's coming.
you report crimes and what gets done about it nowadays.
No crime gets swept under the carpet, but there's money in it. They only want it where they can make money off it. They don't want petty crime. They just want fines for anything.
I mean, there's like, when that got damaged the other week,
What made you get into this?
I had to get a drone for something. I used to fly helicopters and I had to get a drone for something. So the first protest I came up, started doing it up there.
You just got the drone that flees about here?
Aye, that's me. It's in the bag, ready to go if I want. The controller's there if I want, you know, but there's a much pipe burning on the battery for
All the COVID shit.
right. So I just managed, I come up to one and done. I thought at first, I'll go up, I'll do some footage out and that marks it for history.
Yeah, all the COVID ones too?
No, I didn't do all the COVID ones.
All the good stuff. It was great, mate.
So
It was a real fucking rebellion, man.
I used to get a lot of positive interactions up there for all sides, right, including the residents. But used to keep sending the police up to harass me. Right. And the final straw was when I had a van with 6 policemen come up. Ground that drone, you take it off again, we're going to nick you.
Yeah, I watched all the corruption all the way through COVID, the tricks that they did. But it's BBC, the very last one I went, the BBC were standing, or the second last one I went to, the BBC were standing with the cameras. They never filmed any of the protests. Never once filmed us. Well, Sturgeon played a fucking blinder. We were all standing in George Square one day, and the BBC cameras were all sitting there like, how come the BBC's filming us today? They weren't filming us. We were all standing, and then Sturgeon brought in the JBDQ fucking, all the woke pricks, all the freak show of the fucking century, mate. All these men with dresses on. And they put them around the perimeter as with a police escort. And then the BBC put the cameras on and it went down in the news. It's the biggest LGBT following in Scotland. There was only a couple of hundred of them, there was thousands of us, but they went round the outskirts and the cameras said it was all supporters of LGBT.
Would that be the British Buyers Corporation?
Fuck it pissed me right off, mate.
Aye, I don't blame you.
Oh, we were all raging, and then the guy that was running our shit, the cops had a wee word in his ear. he tell every country, put the word out, everybody get to Glasgow Green on this date at this time. It's going to be the biggest march in history in Scotland. It was to combat that thing COP26, all these countries that were all getting flown into the UK for this big protest, this big march.
Aye.
We got told there was going to be thousands of us there. 50 of us turned up, and the guy who was running it didn't show. The cops got him. Had the word with him. I think he was going. You better no fucking take this.
Aye.
They couldn't turn up. There was 50 of us. I think we went head first right into them all, and we got dragged away. And I just thought, I'm fucking. There's traitors everywhere.
Aye. Well, like you were saying earlier on, all this division, all these sides are needing to put order. Differences aside.
They need to forget religion.
Right.
And everything they believe.
Right. Even this other side. Right.
They're going to cause their own downfall.
Like you're saying, even this other side, they're not needing to realise they're getting played.
They're getting paid as well. Some of them are just there, just for the sake of getting paid £90.
They need to all realise that all yous are getting played, yous are all getting paid, yous are all getting screwed over by the same people, like you're saying, and they all need to unite.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen when you've got arseholes shouting stupid shit. You're a fat cow, you're a fucking...
I totally disagree with you all, mate. I mean, up until lately, this side, I was a lefty, I was a grass, this, that, and the next time for recording, right? It's posted as way it is. Alright, some of the audio maybe get nipped out and that, like if certain people say my name or if I've got to give out personal information and things like that. But the rest of it all gets left in, right? It records what it sees. Same with the drone, it captures what it sees. I mean, looking back at the footage, you see more than what you did at the time.
Aye, it's a horrible situation, but see when it hits, all the ones that's all fucking causing all the division, it's going to hit them like a fucking steam train. And they're like, how did this happen?
I didn't see that coming.
They caused it. With their stupidity. Lack of education, because they don't want to hear it.
Well, lack of education, you'll even hear me on my videos talking about that. The education system's failed every man, woman and child on the planet. Right, the education's failed us on the planet. Right, because we were bought out by who? The Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. Right? They own...
Big Pharma came for pharmacia. It's in the Bible. When they discovered oil, all the stuff left over of it wasn't fit for consumption, so they put it into our food supply.
Rockefeller.
That's why your medication cuts. See your tablets. See your capsules. It's graphene oxide. It's made with right. It's poison. The food's all laced, right? They know, but then we get a certain age when we start falling ill. Then we fall into the arms of that. It's all like they're all well oiled. The DVLA, the police, government, companies that sell you cars, companies that sell you your house, banks own everything, right? But even them, they can't open a place unless they get told. You need to have these foods, these products to Big Pharma. Then the National Health sit back and wait till you fall ill when you get to about 50. Then you're in their hands. Then they're making a fortune prescribing drugs.
They'll not even take me into their hands.
But you know what I'm saying though? It's designed to slow you kill and make profit off your death.
Unbelievable, man. Fucking
They're a business. They're all businesses.
And this,
like, no disrespect to you, right? What you said to me earlier on, it's because you didn't understand the whole thing. Who owns it all? You say you're proud to be British. It's the British Empire, the British government. The throne owns, it gets a cut. Everything that gets done in this country goes back to them. And then they give us the privilege of paying fraudulent taxes to keep them and their lifestyle. Where they rape our children, steal our children, the police, family courts, social services are all designed to break down families. What we got now? Single mums. They destroyed the television, loose women, to program the woman's mind to turn against the man. They caused division in marriages. They broke that down in the 80s, 90s to the 2000s. They destroyed and they gave women this thing about women's fucking lib and all that.
Not a
Wait now,
feminist.
but this is where it all came from, all the feminism stuff.
No me.
Now they're making women match and men feminine.
No.
That's happening.
Aye, I know, but
And you know why
that's
it's happening?
not that personally.
Let me explain another thing here. This has been proven in a court as well, and a scientist. The reason they went from glass bottles to plastic bottles is because there's a residue that's called forever plastic. All your genetically modified food, GMO foods, which is what all these are licensed to sell. It's all chemicals. Guess who's the head of that? King Charles. It was his idea. Bring it on the people. He doesn't eat the same food as you. He's eating pure, real fucking food. And I'm not telling you what else he's eating, but he's eating fucking the real McCoy. He's got fucking chefs. He's got fucking folk put his clothes on him. He's never worked a day in his life. And he's walking about with all these trophies on.
You do know that there's actually a role for somebody, the guard of the stool,
Toilet.
royal arse wiper.
I've got fucking crones.
No.
I've actually got an arse wiper.
No, seriously. They've got a royal arse wiper. The order of the stool.
So, big pharma own everything and they all get a cut. Your license, your car. The car doesn't belong to us. We rent the car.
Yep, off a
They give you
DVLA.
25 year or 5 years debt. Trick you. Because the minute you sign, like what you just mentioned earlier,
Aye,
Libya,
like
the 7
Cameron,
countries,
Aye.
you were born into a trust fund. The Queen stole it when she was coronated with a fake stone. If you listen to this,
Your birthright wealth.
everyone's reverse double speech. Double meanings. She said, I will protect and I am honoured today the sovereign something blah blah the people. But what she actually said was, I'm having it. Get Black's dictionary, it's double speech. Television, tell a lie. Tell lie vision. They own the media. They own all the chat shows.
They channel it into your mind and program you.
You do realise I'm fucking mentally ill, eh?
It's called predictive
Join the club.
programming. It's called predictive
I
programming.
thought I was better the day.
Join the club. We're all mentally ill.
Fucking mentally ill. We're living in an asylum. So what I was telling you about the
I was going to break into you the other day.
they changed to plastic, right? And the reason they changed to plastic is because, right, it changes the woman, her hormones, and it makes women butch and macho, and it makes men feminine. It fucking dilutes the testosterone in the male. It's been on the go for years, this.
Never been a feminist. Never. I'm one for like, shouldn't drive buses and all that.
Well,
It's just my opinion though, that's just me.
everybody's entitled to their opinion.
All right.
They're right to be in the camera, so as the camera captures them.
Aye, see once you see it, you can't not see it. And it just opens up more and more for you. And you're like, holy fuck. And the people are just...
I couldn't even start to look into that.
They've started sexting people during COVID. If you spoke about any of this, they put you down as a mental health act and they carted you away. Same as they did the last time, 100 years ago, the last reset. They're opening up all the hospitals again. The mental hospitals. All the institutions, they're all getting reopened.
Oh, the ones that are shut down.
The abandoned buildings, right?
Another guy,
There's an
Kenny's wife,
asylum.
because she phoned the doctor and told the doctor all the things that she was realising.
Aye.
A year and a half in Glasgow mental hospital. She just had a new baby and her husband had to fucking pack his job in. He couldn't tell anybody at the time. He told me a year later. He says, remember I disappeared? I says, aye. He says, I was getting a bus every morning with my kid through to the wife. They locked her up because she was telling the doctor what she was seeing. They did it to my mate and all. Locked him up under the mental health act. Not the most sane man we ever meet.
Me fucking up under it. Brian goes away, so keep this fucking car comes when he's fucking gone.
I was just taking a shit last night, wasn't it?
What car?
I ken your face for somewhere, man. I ken your face.
Who?
What are you face?
I know her face, I know her. I'm sure she's been on crime watch, right?
Aye. Probably.
Is that like Mags for fucking Stirling?
Right. Didn't say too much personal information, mind that's recording.
Aye, she's away a long time ago.
Aye, it's nuts, man. It really is nuts. We're
Aye.
living in a mad house.
Aye.
What's it when we're talking? No. I'm a beauty.
It doesn't see you. It's pointing the other way. I'm just saying, didn't you your name, things like that.
I'm Matilda.
'Cause
William
you had-
fucking Wallace.
You had me hating to mute somebody else. You had me hating to mute.
That's what we're needing again.
Even what's happening, I went, not much. You should name again, I went Matilda. Can knock off that for months.
Mickey Mouse.
You said me.
Aye.
And this is how bad it was during the COVID thing, right? I was in the trucks. I went to Glasgow, Paisley, and it was a factory, right? So I'm sitting outside the truck, and all the fucking staff came out and spoke to me. They were standing like this. All right, big man, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. You want a coffee? You need the toilet in? I said, ah, you're all right, man. So I'm standing there. You can't get into 9:30 till the school goes in, because we've got to reverse you up this lane. So, right, okay, lads. So we're all standing blaring. They got me a cup of coffee. Standing here, a fag of blather. Next thing, right, driver, up you come. So I reverses up the lane. I was needing a piss. So I went to walk into the factory. They fucking turned on me. Next, they were all at the door with masks on. They were like, ah, like, where the fuck are you going? You need to use your toilet, mate. You were just fucking talking to me about all this. Ah, you're not coming in here without a mask on, mate. You fucking, get your manager out here. So the fucking manager comes out. He had a mask on, gloves on, a fucking face screen,
Visor.
and a hard hat, right? And I'm like, and a pair of overalls, paper overalls, and his billboard. What's the problem, driver? I said, I need to get to your toilet, mate. By law, you've got to give me a place for a comfort break. I need the toilet. I say that, I'm going to shit myself. And she says, oh, you can't use the toilet unless you fucking put a mask on. I said, well, we're going to have a problem here, because you're not a doctor, and I could sue you for £9,000, mate, because you're what do you call it? Incriminating me. You're making me out to be something, right? You're causing me alarm or stress and fucking whatever. And he's like, I've been to my lawyer about this. It's private property. I decide who comes and who goes. I say, see that truck? I drive that truck. I decide where that truck goes and where it doesn't go. You're not getting loaded then. Oh, you can't do that. He says, you're going to let me use your toilet? Only if you wear a mask. He says, mate, I'm not putting a mask on for you. No cunt. Right? You can go fuck yourself. I says, that wagon's not going to meet the boat. You can't do this. I says, well, just go and phone my boss. So I phoned my boss and I tell him, I said, listen, this guy's not letting me use the toilet. And I said, before you even start, he says, I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm not even going to get into that argument. He says, if he's not allowing you a toilet, I'll send you an email that by law he's got to provide you with a place for a toilet, a comfort break. I says, I know all that. Give me the email. So I went up to him, I said, there you go, mate, there's the email. It tells you you're duty bound, only if you wear a mask, he says. I says, no, I don't play your wee game, mate. Fuck your load. Fuck it. Where's the nearest service station? Oh, fuck, it's about 40 minutes away. I says, okay, I'll see you in about an hour and a half to 2 hours' time. Are you serious? I says, I'm fucking serious, because some countries, they tell you cunts to get a fucking brain cell. There is no virus. Are you that thick? Oh, I need to get on, that's going on a boat at fucking 2. I said, I couldn't give a fuck about the boat, mate. I says, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and get myself breakfast. I'm going to have a couple of cigarettes, a cup of coffee, a shite, and I'm going to chill. I said, if you're not happy, phone the company and report me. Fuck off. Jumped in the truck and they're all screaming, oh, you can't do this. We're waiting to get this loaded. You know, you do what you want to use your toilet. So, and I'm not wearing a mask. Bye. I fucked off, right? I was telling other drivers that were laughing like fuck. I sat in a lay-by for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Didn't go to McDonald's. I wasn't even in the toilet. I just did it out of spite.
Aye.
Right? To prove a point. I'm standing there, I thought, right, fuck it. 2 hours, I better get back round there, eh? I got there back. They're all standing, fucking tapping the leg. So I drove up, I was reversed up the fucking lane, and they're all standing.
You got a toilet? My bladder's gone again.
So they're all standing waiting, and they're going, hey, is that you, driver? I'm sitting in the cab, right? I says, aye, that's me. And the boss man came out and says, that you? Oh, sorry, then. I says, yes. He says, you're going to open the back doors for me? I says, I'm a fuck. Carry on. Lock the door, put the radio on. We had to fight back.
Aye.
Because there was too many cunts just, aye, okay.
Well, I
What does he mean?
wasn't putting a face diaper on
Nah,
most of the
never
places
wore
I
it.
went.
I had it with a cop and all. I told him all the stuff that I know.
Right.
I says, you should be on trial for fucking treason, mate.
I mean, I've had to wear respirators and that through work in that early years and that.
You can't do that. You can't
Right.
harass them just for walking about.
No, right. I don't really agree with that either. Man,
No,
I agree to them all, you know, because at the end of the day, they're human beings too.
Exactly.
I mean,
You've got to give them.
They're being played just as much as everyone.
Correct.
Mhm.
They've no other problem, mate. They're just been, but they've
Yep.
been.
They're all getting
They're
played.
getting used for and I reckon when it all kicks off, they'll disappear as quick as they go here. Once this is all done and dusted, unless they are
Possibly.
UN troops.
Well, there is that possibility.
This is the big question, are they? Because
Mhm.
they're bringing Afghans into the army barracks, allegedly.
Mhm. Well, they've already told you where they're putting some
I
of
was
them and
watching
that.
a guy the other night, and this is the bit I didn't. I ken it's all the banks that are all fighting each other, right? Going for the standard that we're on the new. There's gold and there's fucking the crypto.
Or there's fear.
Because they're going to bring down the central bank.
Right.
But Trump's part of the central bank. They're all America, the
That's-
US dollar. When the dollar goes down, it's going to be who's in charge of the world here, right? So China, according
They've
to what
already
I
got
heard,
them.
China have invaded Canada right now. They're bringing troops in by the thousand, Chinese troops.
Possibly.
And I didn't get. So this is like, well, wait a minute, is China in this day? I don't know what's going on.
Well,
There's that much
China's
confusion now, eh?
China and Russia and that, they're one of the ones that are now running off of the Rothschild banks. And Mr. Putin's already told them what half of these folk are up to.
Well,
And
no,
that.
it's not us, it's the governments are coming for them, it's not the people.
Mhm.
But we're all going to get caught up in the middle
Yep.
of it all. But I know, I didn't reckon, I think it's going to happen, I know it's going to happen. It's martial law.
Well, I can
When the
see
shit
them.
hits the fan, they're going to need something to police the streets, and it'll be a shoot to kill. They'll not tolerate any of this. And that's if we didn't care if it's them, it's going to be going door to door to drag us away. Fill these prisons.
Couldn't tell you.
They're building a big refrigerator up in Aberdeen now.
Another.
It's been on the go for 3 years. Government funded. One of my mates is well connected, tells us this, he got offered a job up there. They're building a big refrigerator. It was originally meant to be a part of Aberdeen, it wasn't big enough. So they've had to get a bigger bit of land. It's somewhere between Aberdeen and Inverness. It's meant to be huge. They're building a new Berlin prison there at fucking Rob Royston. And they built 4 prisons during COVID. Top of the prisons with incinerators. Theresa May's husband owns one of them. It's one of these new private prisons.
Would that be the same man that's got the weed farm?
They are the criminals, mate.
Well,
We're funding it through taxes.
eh,
That's what the government's there for, to launder money for us. So they can all get involved with their wee businesses.
about criminal organisations and things like that, I did see a thing a while ago, whether it was false information or no, but the Navy weren't too happy and with exporting the Queen's drugs. Right, and they're all on the
I think
boat.
Afghanistan was all about. It's a poppy fields out there. CIA, America, Britain. It was the same during Nazi Germany. The royal family, apparently, according to one of the videos I watched, they funded them, America. Henry Ford supplied the engines to Hitler's
Yep,
armoury.
yep.
The royal family built the railways and got the gold teeth for all the people they executed or whoever died there. But Auschwitz, I do believe, happened.
Right.
Wasn't
I mean,
6 million Jews killed?
okay, they say that it was a Holocaust and it was just the Jews, but there was more Christians killed during that than anything.
And who killed them?
And who
Jews.
who funded them?
Israel.
The Rothschilds.
The Rothschilds.
And
They're
that.
Jews, they're Jesuits.
Yeah,
You've seen Prince William, King Trump, they're all at the Holy War with the wee. William's a double Rothschild, by the way.
Yep.
You see him? He's a fucking double him.
Yep.
He's no Charles's laddie. None of them are Charles's laddies. Back to the Napoleon War and what we heard at the court case. The Rothschilds and the Rockefellers got the the breeding rights to the royal family in order to keep their wealth.
Because they paid.
Because they were bankrupt. They went bust. So they're all illegitimate bastards. And they created they're all tied in with the Vatican. And the flag, as I was trying to tell them, it's a Jesuit flag. It was a. If you look at all the colonised countries, Canada, America, Britain, fucking, they're all blue, red, white, and blue. They've all got red, white, and blue in them. It's all the colonies.
Well,
No, I didn't get is the Canada flag because it's just red and white. I didn't get that. Right, but that thing is a Zionist Jesuit. It was a gift to the Roman Empire, to the monarch, to say you're still under our control. The pyramid on the dollar, the old CNI, back to the football ground.
And Dell.
And you see them all going like that and like that, right? And right. If you look at the flag, and if you look at the Vatican, an aerial view of the garden. See if you took your phone and you Google an air view shot of the Vatican, you'll see the Union Jack on the ground. And the cops all wear a black toot Union Jack now, because it's a Zionist flag. They're a private corporation. They get all their information, all their intelligence for Israel.
They say it's a thin blue line for the thing, but there's even the Met chief basically banned that, but yet they're still wearing it. I mean, technically they should.
Metropolitan Police is a private police force for London, the City of London.
No, that's a different police force, the City of London. They've got their own police force, the City of London Police, and it's only for City of London, and which is only about a couple of square miles.
It's a foreign country in British Isles.
Yes, it's got its own.
It can't be, they can't be prosecuted. Same as Rome, the Vatican City, Rome City, Rome, whatever, it's the same. It's a foreign entity. And Washington DC also, Washington DC is a foreign country. Right, so you there's the
countries within countries.
So there's the pyramid, right?
Right.
Fuck, my glasses will get broken. Trying to get down
Chief.
So the pyramid, it all goes back to the birth certificate, the Great Fire of London, when they changed everything and they created records, right? That was in destroying the old world when these cunts took care and started bringing in all their systems, right? The system we have today. The pyramid is the Vatican, is the brains.
I'll freshen my breath up. Thank you very much.
So, it was broken down, the guy explained it to me. When you're born, your Christian name, Christ name, your first name, whatever, you're a creditor. You're born into the wealth of the country you're born into as a sovereign being.
Yep.
Right? But they brought out the certificate, the birth certificate. So basically, before all the birth certificates, you were a creditor. And the Vatican was responsible for everything for us. Give us a place to stay, a place to work, and transport, and whatever, right? What it means is what it means. It means basically a fucking trust fund. But the Vatican decided, wait a minute, I didn't want this. This is where your Bible comes in. How they executed Christ on the cross for your sins. Sin, sign. You sign a contract. That's you signing away. You're committing a sin. You're signing. So you're entering into contract.
Not just that, right? Talking about Jesus, right? What's the most important gospel?
I believe there's a creator, but no the God. The God they're talking about is Satan.
Alan, you're talking, you said that as soon as you're born into the world, you need to sign your thing. I know what you're talking about.
Right.
So,
if you read the Bible, it doesn't say God.
I know.
It says gods.
There's more than one God, but there's creators.
Plural.
What, in the Bible?
In the Bible.
What Bible you read?
The Bible. Says gods.
There's 45 books missing out the real Bible.
And one of the most important books, one of the Gospels, one of the most important ones.
The real Bible has been removed by choice to keep us ignorant. The book, you've got the Book of Enoch, you've got fucking all the different, you've got the King James, you've got the Old Testament, New Testament. All it is the pyramid turned up. There's the Old Testament. You see them all doing that. That's the New Testament. That's what the Masons, the compass.
Right.
That's what it is. It's all about trickery. It's to flick everything backwards.
Now, Jesus, Paul, this, that, and the next thing are all supposed to have wrote their own gospels, right?
They are
Where's
the
the
same thing in
where's the
different
gospel?
periods of time.
Where's the gospel of Jesus in the Bible?
God didn't write a book.
I know,
Man-
but then they-
man wrote
aye,
a book.
aye. Who
It's all about
spoke to?
control.
Aye, I know. Who's
Right.
on did?
And
Multiple people wrote the same fucking thing in different generations.
right, like I said, the gospel of Jesus, the man that's supposed to be here, our saviour, this, that, and the next thing, it was left out of the Bible. Why was it left out of the Bible?
You know what they're actually talking
His
about?
gospel's really short.
Do you know what they're actually talking about? The map of the human body. You were created in his image. You're Christ. The Christos, heaven, hell. That's why they give us porn. Because they get you to spunk yourself off, right? Because you're getting rid of your fluid. What happened? The 33, the Jacob's ladder in the book, in the Bible, Jacob's ladder.
Delusion.
And the 33 degrees.
33 vertebrae.
It's your spine. It's for your coccyx.
You've got
For your
33.
You've got 30. You've got 30.
To the exact same fucking thing, but
You've
all
got
mixed up.
33 vertebrae. So you are Christ, you are God, you're your own God. You're all God. Everyone is God. Because we were creating his image. Now, they come along, they tricked us. The Catholicism, the Vatican,
Right.
there's not a fucking holy bone in any of their bodies, mate. It's a syndicate. It's the richest
Ah,
bank
I
in the world.
don't-
Now, wait now.
fuck with that,
They created Islam, they created Christianity, and they put the royal families into Europe
Aye.
as the head of the Protestant faith.
Right.
They're all working together, mate.
Aye.
That's the pyramid. So now you've got the Vatican stirs up all the shite in Israel, right? The Jesuits, whoever, the secret society, the Knights Templars, they were all bankers. Know what you right?
No.
Right, so you've got all these
Mate,
secret, all these
damn,
different.
like-
And, you've got the pink rockets. You've got they're all in it, but they didn't know they're only getting bits. They didn't realise they're all one, right? They've been trafficking children in adrenochrome for centuries. It goes back to ancient Egyptians. Now I'm going to really open your mind up here, right? So the Vatican's the richest. They created all the religions. They created the birth certificate. So when you were born into your wealth, they decided you're no paying for these peasants. Keep them ignorant. Don't educate them. He turned it. Then they changed it to.
Wait. What the fuck's that day?
It's a camera.
Aye, but what do you mean you need to turn it? Like, who do you need to turn
I'm
it
just
at?
turning it. What's the point? What's the point looking at an empty street?
Aye, but is that recording all it's done?
It's recording. It's recording what we're talking about in that day.
Aye, for who?
For a get put on YouTube.
It goes on YouTube just for folk to watch.
For anybody.
People.
For you to watch. There's a channel.
Aye, but
It goes on so everybody can see what's happened.
nothing's happened.
There's nothing happened, but it's showing it's
Just
peaceful.
keep my record there, man.
It's showing it's a peaceful protest.
Aye, but then we're talking about gods and gods and
Aye, it
Jesus
doesn't
and all
matter.
that.
Doesn't matter. It's just chit chat. You know what I mean?
Just blame
But there's no chit chat when you're recording it.
Aye.
It's just chit chat.
It's just chit chat. There's nothing been said that's anything.
We're just blathering.
There's nothing to be
intimidating
There's
about
nothing to be paranoid about. I mean, everything that we're saying can be found online anyway. Or
I'm not paranoid at all, right? But when you're recording, but then you don't know what you're recording and what you're recording for, then there's a fucking issue.
there's no an issue. Everybody knows what I'm recording for.
Nobody cares what he's doing. There's other folk there. I did it and all. God did it.
I've been doing it for
He
this.
us as well.
I've been doing it for the
So if the
start.
cops came down here now and said,
Aye,
"Oh,
right.
you're causing trouble," he's got a record for us.
That you're not causing
that you're
trouble.
not causing trouble.
If
Aye,
you
that's what I'm trying to say. But there's no trouble right now, right?
right, and this
But then
proves.
you're recording.
This proves.
But there need to say that we are causing trouble. But then
Aye,
you're
no,
still
no,
recording
but-
on top of it. I'm not starting an issue right
No,
now,
no,
right?
no. I'm
But-
just right.
I don't understand.
It's there basically
Aye.
to prove who's turned up.
Any lies get put out.
No lies.
But I could have realised we're the only cunts here.
Aye,
That's what I'm saying, jumped up.
I know.
So the pyramid, right?
I know, for instance.
So what they did was they created the birth certificate and they created what's called a data, straw man. There's a book called Meet Your Straw Man. You read it yet?
I've not
Get
read
that?
it.
No, I
No,
didn't
but you
follow
don't.
it.
No, you don't. But when you see, you can go on TikTok, right? But you don't need to follow any cunt. So you still get information. So see what you're talking about
Yep.
now?
Aye.
I don't follow the cunt, but I still get information.
That's it.
But
the
not
same.
from, like, say, anybody here.
No, I
But
let
from
myself.
the
No, no.
talk about the...
I let
That's what I'm
myself.
trying to say.
That's
aye.
what we're all doing.
That's what we're
But
all
these
doing.
people are not
Just like the man on TikTok, he's just a man like myself.
So, like I was
Joe
saying,
blogs.
right, the birth certificate. They went for creditor to the Vatican. The Vatican says, I'm not paying for this. We'll create a straw man birth certificate. Contractual. That's what the police go under. Maritime. It's Roman Empire.
That's
It's
why every
Roman
letter.
trickery,
That's
right?
why every letter you get with a bill and things like that is in capital.
Yes.
Aye.
Because that's a straw man, right? And they work off the straw man. They work by consent and contractual. Commerce. You can't be allowed to travel uninhibited. You're not even supposed to pay road tax, council tax, income tax. It was all fraud. It was all created through the birth certificate. They started sending letters out with a capital name. This is you, innit? And the ignorant man goes, "Aye, that's me," but it's no, because it's all we might be capital lowercase, with a couple of fucking whatever in between, right? And the, of the family, whatever. But they just get you in court and go, "Are you the man named on this?" You're, well, that's me. You're guilty because he's in the realm of the dead. When you sign a contract, you're entering into their contract. When you apply for a license, means you're going to do something illegal. You're entering into their fraudulent system. Every time you apply for a license, you don't get to do nothing to open these unless you got a license. That means they're part of the fraud.
Well, there's
the trickery.
even there.
There's all the trickery right there.
See,
That's how it all
see with the drones, I've got to go through a test and all that to get it and all that.
Right.
Same again, and
I know, I'm not even your test. I'll do it on top of the...
and every year,
we have to
right?
record from the other fucking side to protect us and how we get recorded. On top of that,
Right, and every year I've got to pay.
There's nothing wrong there.
I've got to pay sky tax
Aye.
just to fly.
No, I understand
Just to
all
keep
that.
that going.
Aye.
Because you've entered into the system. See, if I want to go and buy a gun, I've got to get a license. But I don't need to get a license. Because under common law, I'm entitled to defend myself. Now, that's what the dumb blame is all about. That was to get our guns for what's coming. So we can't defend ourselves. Now they're wanting our dogs. They're trying to get rid of dogs. They're trying to kill the dogs as well. Through the food and the vets. Every one of these companies and organisations are to make money off us. It's a racket. It's all, they're all committing. And this is the end game. This is our last chance. They know that they've had to reveal themselves and show themselves to the public. So now they're going to wipe out as many as they can because there's too many to make a stand. So they want a population of 500 million.
500,000.
500, I thought it was 500 million.
That's what it said on the Georgia
The Georgia
Guidestones,
Guide, so
which they blew up.
See, they've got to tell us years in advance what they're going to do. They tell you through movies what's coming.
Movies,
It's
shows,
programming.
everything like
It's predictive programming.
I'm wrecked, man, but I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
When I go to a fucking piss,
Actually, everyone you see on the telly, oh fuck, the pandemic, 2011, there was a film called Pandemic. And everything they did in that
fucking
movie
seen
was
that,
what they
aye.
did in COVID. And folk couldn't see it.
I
Was
know
in
exactly
them-
what you're talking about, aye.
they had a film
Because they
ready.
were programmed.
They had a film ready to go at the same time, called COVID. Aye.
Then they put a documentary on as well about the nurses. It was all staged. The nurses were sitting down for
Right.
all.
If the nurses was that busy and the hospitals were that busy during the height of the pandemic, how come there's so many TikTok dancing videos?
I had one in the car.
For
And
nothing.
I said, why you know out in the street? She was in the taxi one night and we got talking about stuff. I was waking as many folk up as I could, but Police Scotland threatened me. Threatened my boss. He can't be telling folk this. I got told to shut my mouth or take it elsewhere. I took it elsewhere. I fucking gave her keys back. But anyway, I had a woman picked her up, I think it was up Hall Glen or Shield Hill. And she said she was in charge of the hospital beds at the time, right? And it came on the news. She was sitting with her man on a Saturday night drinking wine. She says, and it came on the news that people were dropping the dead in the corridors, nurses were running off their feet. She says there was one person in the COVID ward, and the nurses were that bored, they were ordering takeaways for the public that were giving them charity. They were milking it. And they got paid X amount for every time they jabbed some cunt and all.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, it was sickening.
I mean, these doctors are basically legalised drug dealers, and the drugs
That's basically what it is.
the drugs that they're punting out
They're not a cure, but they create wealth.
Big Pharma don't make cures, they make repeat customers.
That's why I've stopped taking my medication, because it's going to fuck me up. I'm going to have a stroke at some point if I keep taking that tablet.
Same here, I've stopped taking mine because it affects my memory, and my memory's already bad enough.
You had a heart attack, you know?
No, but
What were you on like?
Lanzarote, this, that, and the next thing, a few other things.
Well, for
No,
depression.
it's
Guts.
gut problems. But one of the things that does is bring on onset dementia and things like that.
The Audi.
Right.
Most it does. It's the same with statins. They're trying to get everyone on statins, they do. They've dropped the blood pressure rate to get more folk. You've got high blood pressure, take them.
So rather than take their pharmaceuticals now, because like I say,
I've went to
my memory is affected due to something else that happened in my life. And I've stopped taking them. Now what I'm here do is I treat myself with bicarbonate of soda.
He's away with it. I'm starting to lose it there. He was getting
A bit para there.
I thought I'm going to hit this cunt, but I don't want to be doing that, really.
I mean, at the end of the day, the camera's just...
I ken what
he's saying.
Aye,
I know what he's saying, but he's just para ripping at him. I mean, because I'm not here for the busies, I'm not here for the other side, I'm here for me, myself and I. Like I say, originally just...
What's that last Jacobite guy? Comes to Loch Lomond.
I'm not sure, maybe.
Long
I've maybe seen
blonde hair. He does a report every day, every other night, every fucking weekend.
No.
And he says he's doing it to keep a record for when look back on when all the shit.
Well, I didn't go to all the other protests. I mean, alright, I've been to a few protests in my life, like the anti-fracking.
Oh,
right.
That was another carry on and all.
And independence and things like that, you know. But
that was all money racket. You see, I was on that contract there at Longana. The millions they pumped into that, and when you opened up. The first day they started it, it went up in flames. So they condemned it, and all that pipe work, built all the way into Grimsby, all around Grimsby, all that plant. Shut the lot down, destroyed it. The money they got put, sucks because of money laundering. It's all money laundering. Everything they do, the wind farms, it's all money laundering. Certain handful of people are going to get very rich, the rest get fucking poorer. But cunts that's in the jobs are getting paid good money. They're not going to say nothing. They're not going to open their mouth because they're making a good living. But when they all get flung under the bus at the end of it all,
well,
because it's coming to us all. Nothing can stop what's coming.
I mean, rather than wind farms and this, that, and the next thing everywhere.
There is no climate change though.
No.
And geoengineering.
I'm way you on that. I mean, I think we seem to be hitting off the same page here.
This is what's on here though.
Right.
Because they didn't want to hear it. They can't. Their mind can't comprehend it. I think they're just being fucking. Because all I care about is football, a pint of beer, and shagging a bird. That's it. And I'm going to get stoned tonight. That's about the mentality of half the people that come down here. Sadly.
Aye. I mean, like I say, we seem to be on the same sort of page, or at least reading off the same book. All right, your memory's better than mine, so you've got a better way of articulating it than I have. Right, like I say, my head's not in the right place these days compared to what it used to be.
I think it's the same, man. We're all fucked with it.
All right, I'll edit this bit out.
But that's nobody's business, mate. That's...
Well, like I say, things like that, because this isn't about me. I'm the camera, basically. I'm the mic. you know, but this
I
is,
see all
this
the
is,
videos, but all the dude was doing it. Yeah, I see them all the time on Facebook.
aye,
Or the mob in here,
aye.
But there's some wrongings in here, like, it's sad.
There's some wrong yins on either side, there's some wrong, I mean, the world's got a lot of wrong yins,
Oh, I think,
you know.
and I think a lot of them, sadly, they need to go. They're going to go. Because they're not going to be able to deal with what's coming.
Well,
I don't even know if I'll survive what's coming. And I'm awake. I'm not even awake, but I'm awake to a lot of it.
aye.
And when they come to take me away, I'm not be going down. They'll have to take me out. Because they're forcing that shit in my ear.
Oh, I don't blame you. I mean, I refused it all. I never done it. I've got a mate that did take it. Well, I've got a couple of mates that took it.
How can they not see what's
Right.
going on? I reckon it's
He
from the
said-
brains. What you're talking about, you wrong. I reckon there's something in that did something to the brain.
Well,
as
he's
because
a-
it's went through the brain barrier.
He's had 7 heart attacks.
My
Since
father had 3 holes drilled in his skull. See, I went to the hospital. It was a new hospital with the built during COVID, lockdowns, for neurological damage. The damage that was coming after the vaccine, they were prepared for it all.
Well,
There was young boys his age and they're learning to walk again. And every one of them had the same holes as my father.
there's during it when they brought out the clock shot, most HR departments were warned, prepare to replace your vaccinated staff within a couple of years.
And they still took it.
Right.
A lot of them left
and
right
they,
and
and they still forced them to take it and this, that and the next thing. So it's,
I knew they're dying or probably
aye,
dead.
aye, like fleas.
And they bring migrants in there.
Well,
Blacks in there working there. That's company's circle.
my ex passed away 2 years ago.
She take it, you have like
What did she die of?
cancer, heart attack,
COVID.
doesn't exist.
COVID.
Doesn't exist.
She,
That's
went,
what
she
they
got
went
that.
doing.
She got that, and they put her into a coma. Put her on the ventilator.
I'm going to tell you another story.
And she
right?
did.
They killed a boy at a kid, murdered him. Same time. I think they killed my Uncle William as well. My father didn't know what he was telling me. See, when he told me, I knew what exact. My uncle went in with
You want to
dementia.
try one in with a kid?
Aye. Yeah,
All
legend went in with dementia.
We'll see. All right, it's not been in long enough.
My
But
father went up to see him. And he was sitting up, he was playing away with him one night. Went up another night, and he was lying sleeping, and he was forgetting who. I think they doped him up. He was forgetting who my father was. He was in and out of kind of conversation with my father. The last night my father seen him alive, he says there was 10 nurses round his bed. He had a black eye and a split head, and he was sedated, right? And he says, "Oh, your brother had a bit of trouble last night. He fell. He had a black eye. He was fighting. I'm telling you right now, because he's a soldier. I came what he's like. He had a temper. He was a hardy wee cunt.
aye,
I reckon he tried to fight, and I heard a lot of stories in my taxi. That's what I'm telling you.
aye.
Patients were fighting to get out of the COVID ward, ripping their nails off, blood and everything, because of what they were witnessing.
Aye.
And it was all put down to COVID. No. Like, they were getting euthanised. Nurses were lying greeting in the flare because of what they were doing to folk.
Aye.
Some of them took nervous breakdowns and left. Anyway, it was all covered up. My Uncle William died that night. That was the last my father seen him. They said he passed away during the night. Young boy at Aken, I was doing the cold water dips and we were doing all the protests for COVID. And I went to Gnosis, I went to the spiritual church because I'm a wee bit clairvoyant, right? I was getting dreams at the start of it all. I didn't understand it and I started talking to folk and saying, you need to go and speak to this person or that person. And then I started opening up. There was a young boy, I met him at Gnosis. Lovely guy, a bit feminine, come from Stirling. We got pally with a few years and the boy that was running the cold water dips was his mate, which was a mate of mine. So he's staying in Spain. He had to do a runner because the cops were trying to look him up during the COVID shit. So he done a runner, he's there in Tenerife. He set himself up there. That young boy went into the hospital, he took a panic attack, anxiety, and he was shouting at all the nurses, we fucking know what he's doing. So they fucking sectioned him. He phoned John for the hospital. He says, John, they're going to section me. He says, where are you? I'm in the hospital now. But we're going to section me under the mental health act. Shut your mouth, I'll phone your mum and dad. I'll get your mum and dad to come and get you. John phoned his parents, he says, you better get to the hospital. He's cracked up, he's fucking shouting at the nurses, they're going to section him. By the time the parents got to Stirling to Warburg, they put him in a induced coma. So they said, we'll come back in the morning and check on him. Went back in the morning, oh sorry, he passed away during the night, he took a massive heart attack and it went down as COVID.
Exact same. No, I mean, it's exact same. I mean, that bioweapon they did release to actually get you all thinking that there was this deadly thing.
Try to tell somebody this.
But I know the best cure for it was.
They just say you're crazy.
See the bioweapon they did release to actually get you on it. They actually released that at the fucking military games. That's when it came out.
Well, there was rumours of the Olympic Games, there was rumours of different.
No, the Olympic Games, the military games.
It was even stories that it was in. Aye, I heard that.
You two got on good.
And the water.
Well, they seem to be getting on good.
The water.
We seem to be, no, we seem to be on the same sort of page. We know the same sort of things.
There was a story got leaked way back at the start that Nicola Sturgeon, the SNP, accepted money from an American university to put something in the water. Remember there was a big thing that back at the start, drink plenty of water. Whether it was bottled water or whatever, Scottish water, Highland Springs, whatever, because they're all corporations. They've got to do what they're told to get their licence. They can only sell what
like
the licence
I say, nicotine was one of the best cures for that.
Nicotine stops it going to the nicotine receptors. It was blocking the COVID or whatever. Some of them even say it's snake venom. It was in the water. They only put it in a certain wee bit just to get enough to fall ill and then create the fucking whole scare. But they reckon that's what's in the vaccine, venom. And it's going to eventually cause a shutdown. The immune system will turn on itself and it'll be organ.
Well,
I think that's when they turn the 5G up. They crack it open and that bursts and it spreads through the body. That's what all these clots are.
The creator of the RNA technology that they're supposed to be using, right?
Dentists are using it as well. You can't even go to a dentist now, they're on the same shit.
Oh no. I'm needing some work done now. I'm refusing to go.
I broke my tooth and all. See, I went on the heart tablets where I took the heart attack. My teeth started breaking. That's where I come off the statins because my teeth started cracking. You could hear them crunching in my bed at night and it just stopped flaking.
Degrading all the calcium.
Big film come out the fucking back tooth there, eh? I'm going to be near the dentist.
Aye.
I've been a dentist because I was fucking 10.
Didn't go near them now. No, until this is all sorted out, if it ever gets sorted out. All the court cases it's ongoing now.
Aye.
Colgate's the same. Oh, your toothpaste, it's all rotten.
Aye, full of fluoride and things like that.
To fuck our brains up. To destroy the pineal gland. That's your inner.
Block it.
That's your inner intuition.
Calcify it.
Right. So we know quite a lot.
Like I say, we seem to be singing off the same hymn sheet, mate.
I wish I didn't know what I know, and I wish I hadn't seen it. I wish I could just beg them like the rest of them, but I can't. But it's gave me 2 heart attacks. The stress. My family, they're all fucked. My mum and dad, they've not got a life, man. My mother's housebound for 2 years now. She's took a stroke. She's got fucking cancer. She's had a stroke. She's more or less paralysed from one side. She had a heart attack. My father's got prostate cancer, brain fog. He got blood clot, blood pressure in his brain. He's got 3 holes drilled in his skull. He's got Alzheimer's. He's walking in front of cars. He doesn't know what he's doing from day to day. Gets good days and bad days, and he forgets what he's done. You try to tell him, Dad, you what? Fuck off. I'm not doing this. He's been threatening people in the shop. They just think he's doing it. They're all losing their marbles, but all the ones that got jammed.
What are you talking about, the jabs?
Oh, we're talking about things like that.
Some of their see when it first started.
You know, see them when the cunts go,
I could see their eyes.
point. You get the jab there, right? Go boom. Magnetic.
There were certain ones you could tell, oh, he's fucked. Their eyes, but changed their eyes. I noticed them getting dark kind of blue eyes like they did in the drink. They're all glary and bloodshot looking. You're like, oh, he's jabbed.
See if I hadn't had that fucking drink, right? I'd be able to have a conversation with you.
Alcohol's the same, mate. Alcohol's poison.
No, but I drink all the fucking time. But see if I hadn't drank today, I'd be able to come and speak to you like normal. No normal, but some information.
Aye.
I see what you're talking about, all the stuff. I've actually seen it.
There's nothing real in this. This is all a simulation. It's all been made up.
Aye.
The whole lot, and it's when this hits, mental health's going to go through the roof, and people are going to commit suicide. You're going to lose millions of people very soon. That 5G's have got a big bit to do. It's military grade weaponry. That we use that in the Middle East. They use that in Argentina. Remember, they all came out the fucking. They didn't show you on the telly though, but they all came out surrender because they were hearing voices in their heads. That's what that can do.
You in the military?
No, I was out there as a civilian for the American Army, and they told us then the New World Order's coming. When COVID hit, I thought this is the New World Order. This is the start of it. One world government, one world domination. This is why they want to go into every country. This is why they want to take out Russia. Russia's not your enemy.
They welcome you in. They come along.
Russia is a fucking angel.
No.
Ukraine's the problem. That's where all the human trafficking, that's where all the money laundering, that's their playground. That's where they go hunting kids for money, for fun.
I know that.
They even made a film about it. I can't remember the name of it now. It was Hostel.
Ukraine on Hostel.
Hostel. And they take the young blokes women up the street and they go down to these people. Next thing they're in a cell and some rich cunt because he's got a tattoo. That's the occult.
Right.
This country's rife with the occult. Oh, your neighbours. You didn't know. They're everywhere. Actors, policemen, councillors, they're all in the occult. It's massive.
There's a documentary I keep telling folk
And
to
the
watch.
Dunblane Massacre was part of it. One of the feathers became a millionaire after that. He got a very high up job.
Right.
And it was all covered up and all.
All right, I could talk about that, but I didn't really want to talk about that on camera because I'd need to mute most of it. But you need,
you know about that.
No.
You're going to say about Dunblane.
Right.
There's something about that place I just kind of like being there. There's an atmosphere, you can feel it. Coming good, come. Come do it if you want. I'll come in.
Cara the border. See the border.
See the water.
See the border.
Hands on the water.
Aye.
See the more car.
Jeez, later. You need a lift in the road.
I'll look up.
I'll take that through after you want. See, did nothing.
Yeah. So on. Alright. See the motor.
See the water.
See for the windy, but there's supposed to be so they catch it at you easy on office as well. Got a plastic, give me got a lad. That'd be Brian. Right, see you later on.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's everybody leaving, so we'll call it a night. Thanks for watching.